Okay, we're live. You are live. You are live.
We live.
If we ever get used to this StreamYard of being backwards. Let's see. I gotta go to.
Anyway.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey,
there's Lana and Keith and Allison and
Appalachian Mercantile, whatever.
320 Homestead. There's Bub.
Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Okay. All right. We're just trying some new things. You know, we've been kind of trying some new things lately. We're trying this StreamYard. With the StreamYard, we can have guests. We're not going to do that just yet. We're still working out some kinks on that. We might have guests every once in a while come up. Not like interview. We don't want to do like a lot of others are doing, like interviewing people and stuff. And that's not what we really want. What we want to do is maybe bring a couple people up at a time, one at a time, but a couple of different ones to kind of just, you know, talk about what we're talking about and talk about maybe somebody might know a lot about one of the wild plants that we're going to talk about, and we could bring them up, you know, that kind of thing. It'll be kind of not every time. Okay. Hello, Abby, Mary Beth,
Grammy Karen,
Herb and Bucket. I say Herb. Some people say Herb. I say Herb and Bucket. That Christy. Is Susan. Hey, Susan. Okay. And Keith is a member. Thank you, Keith. Never Enough Time. That's Miss Francine. She's a member. Thank you. Susan Gotchi at Herb and Bucket Homestead is a member. Thank you, Susan.
There's Sabrina.
Right. Hey, Sabrina. Gina. There's Gina HT. She's a member. Thank you, Gina. She has a channel too. Okay.
Our treasure home.
Miss Nancy. Hey, Miss Nancy.
Country Homestead Preacher.
Hello. So we're trying StreamYard. That's one of the things we're gonna kind of do different. Is I'm gonna figure out this StreamYard and get it going right for us and do some things with it. She
claims that she is.
I am. And
well, what in the world was you doing just then?
I just made it bigger so I could see it better.
There's
bigger. Mac and Patty at Southern Blessed Homestead. They're members too.
Patty Mac.
And they go on live on Tuesday nights at 8 Central Time. So check them out. Be sure you watch them. And we appreciate them. Okay, let's see. And my members.
What are we talking about now?
Well, my members get newsletters. So newsletters will be going out in the next few days. And I did get one back that was Southern Blessed Homestead was Patty and Mac. I got theirs back from last time. So if you hear me talking about sending out newsletters or whatever and you don't get one, let me know because I got hers back. And the address was right. We really don't know why I got it back, but she never did get her first newsletter last month. So I'm fixing to send out more.
I think Mac
in the next few days. So
that's what happened. I think Mac got it and he went to the post office, said turn this back to the sender.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
So anyway, another new thing we're going to do different. We're going to try to, we were going to start trying to do outside some, but we decided not to do that this week because it's still a little cool out there. And we've got one of the grandkids.
Well, hello there.
One that y'all know. We'll bring her over here in a minute.
Probably Daryl.
320 Homestead, hello. Max said I did, Lee.
I figured you did.
So we're also going to start talking about some foraging. We
it's
both
just wrong, Matt.
We both know and do a lot of foraging, and we've done some videos on foraging different things. And there's a lot of it that we know that we forage that we haven't done videos on. So we're going to start talking about them on some lives. and then putting out the video on that following Sunday. So what we talk about tonight, there will be a video on Sunday. I'm going to try to schedule them for 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock on Sunday, there will be a video each week that kind of backs up and tells more about the wild plant that we talk about on our Friday night. Yeah. So this week we're talking about stinging nettle. And I did already do a video on stinging nettle, but I didn't go in depth. So I'm doing one that's going to come out Sunday about 2 o'clock at 2 o'clock. That will go more in depth and show some identifying marks so that you can identify it, and I'm going to show a recipe with it. So anyway, next week we will do wild lettuce. Wild lettuce has been one of our top most popular things that people want to know about and ask us questions about.
Hello,
and
Gil.
So we're going to do that next week. Will be wild lettuce. Hey, Gil. So here's something we done today. We got our fishing license.
Yay.
We both got our fishing license today, so we can get some fishing in this
Go do some
year.
fishing.
Usually we used to fish all the time, but then we get too busy and don't go do it. And then we wished we'd have done it. And then we wish we had fish in the freezer. And so this year we've decided we're going to be sure we get to go fishing more.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Patty. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, I'm learning. There we go. Thank you, Patty. I'm trying to still learn this StreamYard, so y'all bear with me, and I want to get this going and figure this out more. So, all right, what else we got? We did this today.
She dug up some wild onions today.
Oh, yeah. Dug up some wild onions. Yep. We have a whole bunch of them out in our yard. I have some dried. I dried some and put them in a jar. I have some dried.
Grabbed some wild garlic yesterday.
Yeah. We had just got these while ago out of the garden, and they sure are pretty. And I put some in a salad while ago. Show you my pretties.
It's a good thing that
I just got those out of the garden a while ago.
It's a good thing I planted them this year.
And I put some in a salad while ago. So there's that we've been working on.
Yeah.
See what else. Fishing, you say? Let's go, Keith said.
Mm-hmm.
And Patty. What?
What are you doing whenever you click on that?
You just, when you highlight it, it's got a little plus button that says show, and you click on that and it shows the next. I just picked a bunch of radishes for hubs. Yes, these radishes are good too. I don't like them real hot. And these were, excuse me, the white ones are a little hotter. They are the daikon. And
that's weird stuff.
The red ones are the breakfast radishes.
No, she hasn't been nice to me, Mr. Willie. That's why I'm broke down. I had to go to the doctor. She beat me with a stick.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to read here, y'all. All right. There's Dave, Southern Ohio Prepping. Miss Willie.
Bogart. Hello.
Copperhead Road. Hello.
Southern Ohio
I was worried. Let's see. I was worried they would be woody because they were too big, but that's the species.
Little sticks.
Okay. My fishing skills gets me little sticks in the water. I catch them easy. I think they are called fish sticks.
Yeah, probably so. Probably get them in the freezing section.
Let's see. That is these here. And they are good. They're a little warm. They're not hot. They're not really hot. When I say hot, hot to me, and because I don't like hot. but
That's what
they're
I keep
warm.
telling her, Mr.
They're
Willie.
not real bad.
She
They're
just
warm.
She won't believe me though. She don't ever believe me. Every time I try to tell her, I'm actually a pretty nice guy.
Whatever.
Like that country song. I think I'm an all right guy.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, How to Garden.
No, I actually get snagged on sticks when I fish. Oh, you tree fish.
Yeah. There you go. Oop, wrong one.
I've done that a few
There we
times
go.
my own self.
Okay, love radishes in soup or stew. Me too. I like radishes. I love radishes, and I've roasted them. They're really good roasted too. I've roasted them. I cut them up in salad, of course, and I have put them in soup a lot.
How to garden? I think she just come in.
He.
Or he.
He.
I mean,
That's Glenn.
I don't know what I'm
Which
thinking.
radishes have the best, least amount of heat? Well, these breakfast radishes weren't hot. These were the I can't
breakfast radishes.
That's what they're called, breakfast radishes.
I ain't eating no radish for breakfast.
They weren't hot at all, so they're really good.
And you'd think it red was on fire.
I have had the little red ones. I can't remember what the little red ones are called, but I've had the little red ones that were pretty warm. So anyway. Yeah, Leah's nice when he is sleeping. Yes.
Who said that?
Patty.
Thanks a lot, Patty.
Hey, Copper Kettle. Copper Kettle.
Thought we was closer than that.
Is Crystal and Donald, and they are members, and they come on live on Sunday night at 8 Central, 9 their time, 9 Eastern. I've tree fished before, yeah. Never had radishes cooked. Okay, well, they're really good cooked. I use them, like I said, in soup. They're really good. And I have done a roasted like radishes, like instead of potatoes, because I'm on the low carb diet. I've done the roasted radishes. That's really good. And low carb. I wonder if radishes would be good with a honey glaze baked in the oven. I got these ones called watermelon radish, white on the outside, red on the inside. I've seen those. I bet that would be good.
Yeah, I guess that there'd be.
Radish sandwich. What does your shirt say, Lee?
Oh, Heartland
Homesteaders.
Yeah.
For the picnic. Now, we are doing these shirts again this year, but they'll be pre-order. So I can't remember the price right now.
That's right, Mr. Willie.
$16 for small to
and
extra
also,
large. And then
just think about it, Mac.
$2 for 2X and 3X.
Patty is helping you live longer by hiding them in your food. Because you're getting more
love roasted
vitamins
radishes
and minerals and stuff. I've got the same shirt on.
I'm coming up. Keith is coming up.
Bub, you got the same shirt on right now? Tell you what, great minds do think alike, don't they?
Okay. All right. Let's see what else.
With a sweet mustard sauce. Ew. I can't do mustard.
Keith wants to order 2
plate of maters
with
that salt and pepper.
2X. Let me I will post something on the Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. I think you're on there, right, Keith? I'm sure you are. The Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. I will post some information about ordering the shirts, and we've got some new information about the picnic, about contest. We are going to do this was
very true,
Lippy's
Patty.
idea.
True.
We're going to do apple dessert contest and a jerky contest. So the apple dessert,
I forgot about we was going to do the jerky contest?
The apple dessert contest. You can bring any kind of apple dessert. It can be pie, I don't know, cobbler, just whatever you put apples in. An apple dessert would be a contest, and we will have prizes for those, and that will be our desserts. And we will have the jerky contest.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Bring them pre-made, bring them pre-made, already made up. And your jerky, your best jerky. It could be turkey jerky, beef jerky, deer jerky, whatever. And we will have those two in a contest. And of course, everybody knows we are having the fish fry, or if you don't want fish, you can have chicken strips.
I'm doing
if you don't
escargot
want
jerky.
either one, or if you don't want to pay $5 a plate, you can bring your own picnic basket. If you are concerned about any of that, or don't want fish, don't want chicken strips, bring your own picnic basket. And I will put some more information about that on the Facebook page later.
No, Lana, the picnic is in September.
Where are you reading?
Right down there.
Oh, gathering in November?
No, it's September.
Yeah.
It's actually September 11th.
Yeah, September 11th at Grand Rivers.
Mac, tomorrow is Naked Gardening Day. And Bub already said he's fixing to win this one.
Does anyone know if get-togethers are being planned in Texas or nearby? Does anyone know of any get-togethers in Texas or nearby? I believe that on that small. Sherry and Daryl at Two Family have a Facebook page called Small YouTube Homesteaders, something like that. I can't think of the name of it right now. Small YouTube Homesteaders, I think is the name of it. And she usually has in the links, she has lists of things, and she may have all the get-togethers in a list over there. Do they have rooms left? I don't know. You would have to call the motel. If you look on the Facebook page, there is information about the motel and a phone number, and you can call and see. If they don't, there's other motels there, but that's just the motel that most everybody is staying at. There is also another get-together happening the same day.
Half naked, and that's pretty scary.
So if you are planning on coming and want to stay at the same motel with most of the rest of everybody, you need to get that reserved right away, because there's another event happening in Grand Rivers the same day.
Well, bring it on, Mike. Just let it all shine.
Okay, let's see. Channel, so I can't join that group. Okay, so I can't join that group. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know you couldn't join that group. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm surprised. I didn't know you couldn't join that group if you didn't have a channel.
I didn't know either.
I know that's the name of the channel, but I don't know that you can't join. I don't know. But you can ask Two Family. If you go on their channel or their lives, they have a list somewhere. You can ask them and see if they can share that list somewhere.
Matt, he gonna shine. He gonna blind people when he shines tomorrow on his
RV Camper Park. Yes. Lana, it's in Grand Rivers, and that's around Kentucky Lake there, and there's lots of RV parks. Mm-hmm. There is a park there. I think there's two actually right there in Grand Rivers, or right in that area. I can't think of the name of them, but we can post it over on the Facebook page.
If you don't have a channel.
Oh.
It tried. I wanted to research before we did anything.
I'll be. Well, I hate that. Didn't know that. Okay, Mary Beth says she don't have a channel and she joined. So check that again and maybe ask about that with Two Family. Sherry at Two Families, the one that does that channel. You can join Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page, and we will try to post some of that information. I will try to work on that in the next couple of days and post some of that information. Christy Betts has gardened in pajamas. Technically, I have one, but
you won't go blind with me.
That
I
counts.
tell you that.
Let me join. I'm even friends with Sherry on Facebook. Well, I will check after the live. I joined y'all's group last night. Okay, good. We've got some information on there. I try to keep updated on the picnic on that Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. It's actually for the picnic, and I try to update on there a lot.
He said he joined, and he ain't got a channel.
Well, yeah, you better try that again.
Yeah, there might have just been some kind of glitch at the moment or something.
Yeah.
Know how his technology is.
Yeah. Okay. What else we got?
Kind of a crick in my neck.
So let's see. T-shirts. Okay, so we had a video where we went to down our road to the river bottoms. It's an old video from way back, but a guy saw that video and commented on it just the other night and said he used to live on this road. Now we don't know him. I was trying to figure out who he was. I couldn't think of his last name to tell Lee, but I'm going to go back and look. But he said he only lived here 3 years, but Lee's been lived on this road most of his life. But I thought that was interesting. He lives in off now in Louisville, but he commented and said, I used to live on that road in the 90s. So I thought that was pretty cool. And a lady commented, this was just today, a lady from Texas commented on Lee's wild lettuce video and telling how much the wild lettuce has helped her. I hadn't told you that yet. I hadn't told him.
See, see, Mr. Willie, she don't tell me nothing.
You've been at work. She commented and said that the wild lettuce, she watched his video a long time ago. She watched his video back then, and she had found it and started using it, and it's really helped her a lot. She had bad insomnia and pain, and she uses the wild lettuce now, and it's really helped her a lot with her insomnia and with pain. And so that was, it's like, it's all worth it when you hear something like that. Yeah. It's like, that's awesome and all worth it.
And it's actually helped somebody else.
People know. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want to do, is help somebody else with something, So
I've been able to take some of my knowledge and put it.
Okay. Bad news.
To good use.
Bad news. Tragedy on the homestead. Tragedy on the homestead today, this morning. I went out to feed the chickens this morning, and I got out there close to the chickens, and beside the chickens is my quail cage.
Shelly Pine Tree Hill. Next week, next Friday, that's what we're going to be talking about.
We have no quail left. Something got in and killed every quail. I had 8 quail. Something got in and killed every one of them, and only took away 2. There was 6 in there dead, and only 2 gone out of there. But it was something big. There's big paw prints in there and around it, and it was something big. We don't know for sure what. We were trying earlier to look and figure out. We're going to set a trap tonight and put one of the dead quail in there and set a trap and see if we can catch it. But no quail left.
The tracks are bigger than what a fox would be, but they're smaller than what a cow would be. And plus, the panel that they
Cougar.
took off. I don't think that a cow would have been able to get in there anyway, unless it was a pack of young cows. You know,
Well, there was a lot of
was-
footprints all
Yeah,
around the
I mean,
cage. I said it looked like it was more than one because there was footprints everywhere. But they only took 2 quail. So I don't know that it would have been a pack. I don't know. I don't know. We don't
Yeah.
know. Couldn't figure it out.
I
But
don't
there's
know. I
some
just
big
think it was-
footprints. Lana said cougar.
nah, I don't think it was no cougar because
here
it
we
was
go.
definitely canine. Yeah, Sasquatch. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, that's
Maybe.
yeah. I've heard him
Wasn't
back
a
there
raccoon,
hollering a
for
few
sure.
times there, Matt. So
Here you go. Buddy said, I will get you a camera tomorrow to sit
yeah,
up and you can
that's what he
bait
told me a
around
while
it.
ago.
So save them quail. Well,
We're
they're
gonna-
in your bucket, buddy. You know that bucket you left here, buddy?
Yeah, that bucket that you said was the
Bad luck
bucket
bucket.
of bad luck.
We put the quail in it.
No, she did.
I did. I put the quail in
So, but
it. I said, you need to take this bucket somewhere.
take this bucket and shove
Bad
it.
luck bucket.
The bad luck bucket.
Oh, man.
But
So,
anyhow, I'm gonna put one of them quail in that pen or
I'm going to
trap tonight,
do something real quick.
and I'm going to try to go on ahead and see if I can't catch it tonight. And
The famous bucket.
oh, it's famous, all right.
So anyway, yeah, there's a bucket full of dead quail out there. Whatever it was,
Okay.
only took 2. I don't understand. Didn't come back and get the rest. Didn't. I don't know. And I mean, I don't know. It possibly could have been wild dogs or a stray dog. It could have been a dog, maybe, but I don't know. Anyway,
Who knows around here?
Anyway, the good thing was I had taken some of their eggs. I had 8 eggs that I had put in the incubator just a few days ago. I had had some eggs. I had some chicken eggs in there, never hatched. I ended up having to throw those out, and I put 8 quail eggs in there. And I guess that was just a moment of, I don't know what.
I don't know, Mary Beth.
Good,
Yeah, I ain't
good.
seen Grandpa on here. He's probably out fishing somewhere.
It wasn't raccoons for sure because the paw prints are too big.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely canine.
Yeah, it's big old paw prints like dog or big cat or I
No,
don't know.
it ain't no cat
You
either.
don't think it's a cat?
No, because if it was a cat, you wouldn't see the claw marks
Oh,
in the ground.
okay.
You don't see claw marks from cat
Oops,
prints.
wrong one. Here we go. Okay, it was the ghost from that cow. Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't hoof prints, Mr. Willie.
yeah, I really hope they hatch. Don't know. Panther, jaguar. He said not a cat, so I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know what that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not feline. It's
Uh,
definitely canine.
Keith said he had some quail eggs. They were good. I've got some pickled
Now-
quail eggs right now,
Now,
and I ate 3 of
Lana
those
might
tonight.
have something there though. A
What?
chupacabra.
Yeah,
Yeah, might
There
be
we
a
go.
chupacabra though.
there we go. Yeah. So,
A
Wolf.
wolf.
yeah.
Ever been an awful small wolf? Ribeye ghost. Yeah, that's what Mr. Willie up there already said, buddy.
Here we go.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Anyway.
Well, hell, while we're done it, hell, it might have been a swamp rat. Who knows?
Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Was it Max Dog Flash?
It might have been.
Poor old Flash. Flash gets a hard time.
He was in and out quick.
Oh, man.
Had to
What
be like a
else?
flash to go around that pen that many times and trample all the grass down and everything else. Yeah, Bigfoot. No, Flash is a good dog. Patty, I seen whereabouts Flash was driving and almost got a speeding ticket because he had to go use the bathroom. I seen that.
Oh, man. And no, we didn't hear
Nope.
anything. We didn't hear anything.
Nothing.
No. Nope. Didn't hear a thing. I don't know. Of course, we've got Sky out there, but Sky hides under the shed at night and ain't running nothing off and ain't coming out from under the shed.
Shh. She's a good guard dog.
Whatever.
Don't be telling people that.
Whatever. Oh, man. Flash is a lover, not a fighter. Here's Buddy. Whatever it was, catch it and we will eat it. I think President Lee and Teresa needs to stay use stuff from Buddy and Lippy because they have too much bad luck. Stay away from you stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't help it. He brought it here. And he was grinning when he brought it. He was toting it across my yard going.
He said, look at here. Here's that bucket I thought I left down there.
I got a little tipsy and woke up muddy the other night. Might have been me.
Pepper Matrolini thinks she is fierce. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Eat it with Lippy seasonings. Yeah.
Hey, there's some of that swamp mix on there.
Need a trail cam. Yeah, we
that's what Buddy was talking about bringing over here.
The trap tonight and see
tomorrow if we don't catch whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right. So one more thing.
If it's a fox,
hang up top here so they bang on something. Keep coyotes
it's a big
away.
fox.
Yeah. Well, tonight first we're gonna try to catch it first, and then we might do that.
There's
Emma. Hey,
Sonny's
Emma
place.
at Sonny's Place. She done a wonderful video last night or this morning. Anyway, it brought me to tears. She done a great video on homesteading, and it was touching. So if you have not seen her video, Sonny's Place has a great video that she done.
Well, it's pretty
last
darn
night or
good
this
there,
morning.
Christy.
I can't remember when I watched it, but
I'll definitely
it had
say
me.
that.
It had me to tears. It was precious.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was this morning.
Yeah, that swamp mix, it'll fix it right up.
I ran a
Whatever
family
it
of
was got in there.
raccoons out of my yard the other night. They were trying to break into the pigeons.
But then again, you know what, buddy? We was just talking the other day about the alligators. I ain't never seen alligator footprints, so hell, it could have been an alligator come up here and got them.
Swamp mix will fix it up. Did
No.
you feed? No.
No, as a matter of fact,
I was too upset about the quail, and then I had everything else going on. What? You ate ravioli. He
No.
ate ravioli.
I forgot about it, and it's still sitting over there on the stove.
So he hasn't ate his ravioli. I ate a salad.
Yeah.
And he won't eat salad. So he's just out of luck. Having to open up some ravioli.
No, I'm not. I eat.
Hey, Crystal.
I eat
home
the
from
animals that
pickup,
eat the
so on
salads.
computer.
So say I'm helping save you salads by eating the animals that are eating your salads.
Whatever. Okay. Let's see. We need to talk about. Okay. We're going to start doing, after we talk for a little while on our Friday night lives, then we're going to come bringing in a wild plant, wild things, a wild plant, and talk about it. And tonight is Stinging
Very
Nettle.
possible, Lana.
So,
It's an alligator. You better call me. See, it's actually illegal to kill alligators in Kentucky because there ain't no hunting season for them. But if I see one on my property, I'm definitely killing it. And we definitely gonna be barbecuing us an alligator. Yes, I am, Mr. Willie. All the time. All the time. I get mistreated.
Wild Nights, Wild Nights with Drinkville Ridge Farm. Yeah, yeah, we're going to talk about some wild plants. We love to forage, and we use a lot of wild plants.
Oh,
and
there is a good name.
What?
Wild Nights.
Wild Nights.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get wild up in here now.
So, Stinging Nettle is it has little hairs on it that irritate the skin, and that's what they call it, stinging. That's where they get the stinging, because it has little bitty hairs on it that prick you. The little hairs actually.
Most people around here, they call it fireweed because
used
to.
We used to call it that till we learned more about it.
You get into it, it will set you on fire.
It's
for sure.
The little hairs have serotonins and histamines, which is what pricks you and irritates your skin. But that's also what makes it a good plant for calming and stress relief and allergies. Is the same thing that's in the hairs that prick you, and it's in the plant too, but that's what in the hairs causes the irritation. So anyway, it is a heart-shaped leaf with hairs, and I've done a video on it. I'm doing another video going more into depth and showing some of the exact characteristics to look for to identify it. I'm going to show you a few pictures and we can talk about it. Let's see. I'm learning
this. This is some stinging that
this
burns and.
All right, there we go. That's what it looks like when you're walking through the woods. That's young. That's a young plant, which is what I like to get. I like to get it young because the leaves are more tender. And if you're going to use it like in salad or anything like that, soup or salad or anything, green smoothie, you want it younger so it's more tender. And so that's what it looks like. It's
definitely food that fights back.
Okay, let's see if I can go get another one. All right, I'm going to show another picture.
Yep, I went out in the woods and did my duty, and I do mean duty, and I got stinging nettles all over me.
Okay, here's a close-up.
I bet you was really loving that one there, bub.
There's a close-up. That's young too. Young small leaves look similar to a mint, but it has little tiny hairs all over the stem and the back of the leaf that will prick you. I pull it when I go get it. I pull it with gloves on, and it's got like a heart shaped. See the heart shaped
hello
leaves.
Fishes and loaves.
And the jagged leaf.
No matter as long as you hear it.
In a heart shape. And like I said, in my video that will come out Sunday at 2, I'm going to go more in depth and show more of the characteristics there that you're seeing. And okay, if y'all have any questions about it, please ask them. And I'm going to share a couple more pictures showing you. Okay, this one I'm going to try to show. I don't know if it's going to show up. The hairs. You can't really see the hairs there. Let me see if I can make that bigger and show the hairs. Whoops. I was trying to get the hairs there to show up. Yeah, if I could find the right one.
I was figuring to say, it's right there.
I know, but I can't pull that one. I got to pull this one. Nope.
Yeah, you can see some hairs.
Can you see the hairs on there?
Yeah, I mean,
Little bitty
they're-
hairs there.
yeah.
You're looking at the big picture. They're looking at this picture, honey.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I was going to say, I can
I
see
can
the
see it,
hairs
yeah.
right there. Hell,
Okay.
I mean,
All
come
right.
on now.
All right. Anyway, let's see. Questions. How do you eat a salad if it has hairs? You wash it really good.
No,
Now,
it,
my
it will
video
not poke
will-
you after you cook it.
When you do something with it, you're going to wash it first. If you wash it good for about 10 minutes, let it soak in water for about 10 minutes and wash it good, rubbing it and wash it, and the hairs will come off. Also, when you dehydrate it, the hairs come off. Once you're using it, it doesn't sting you anymore. The hairs come off real easy. And when you wash it good, no more hairs.
Well, and I
Then
don't
you
even
can
really
touch
like
it.
getting close to prickly hair
Okay. One more.
because them, they
All right,
always
we're
tear
going to
me
show
up.
one more. This is after
now-
it's bigger.
Well, I mean, you can
The
also,
flowers. That's bigger and has the flowers where it has bloomed. It's tougher then. I don't like to. You can use it then.
Mhm.
You absolutely can use it, especially if you're just gonna dry it and grind it. Grind it up.
but if
it's tougher then.
if you don't want to boil it or anything, you want to use it kind of like a salad.
Yeah.
You can take the leaves and stuff and just run it, kind of brush it through a fire, and it will burn all of the little fuzzy hairs off of it, and then that's all gone.
When is Tris going to let President Lee do a video on Blue Cup Adventures? I try to get him to, Mr. Willie. He just don't do it.
Hell, you don't give me time to do one.
It will set you on
You caused
fire.
me to-
Wear gloves and protection. Yes, wear gloves and protection.
You work
wear
me to
just
death
rubber
all
gloves.
the time, and you beat me all the time, and
First, you get a razor and shave the hairs off the salad. Hey, David. So anything else? Let's see. It's good for you. It has lots of vitamins and minerals.
it's vitamins.
And it has it is a great source of vitamins A, C, K, B vitamins, iron. It has magnesium and zinc. So it is really good for you. And you can use it like spinach. I wrote some of this down because I couldn't remember everything. I knew I'd forget when I started talking. It's really good for you. I use it now. You'll see in my video.
Yeah, but what?
I use it a lot
hang
in
on,
green
hang on.
smoothies. Okay, go.
What would be the best book that you could think of about foraging? Because that's what Francine was asking. Her son wants to learn about foraging.
I'm trying to think. I have several.
I know the Lost.
I have several.
The Lost Ways is a good
yes,
one about
very good one.
different medicinal
Okay, and there is a
herbs
Lost
and things.
Ways herb book. You sometimes see the Lost Ways book pop up here and there for you to buy. There is a Lost Way. I don't think it says Ways. I think it says Lost Herbs. I can't remember. I have it. It's really good. There's a lot, just so many, and I probably have 8 or 10 different ones.
The stinging nettle is more of a transitional plant between. You do find it in the woods, but it's not real deep into the woods. It's usually going to be close to a creek bank or closer to the edge of the woods by an open field, usually somewhere in that area, or in the middle of the woods whereabouts there might be some kind of open spot in a canopy of the woods that you can find it in that area too. But it's kind of a transitional. It kind of likes a filtered sunlight, I guess you would kind of say, is where you normally find it at.
Okay. Let's see. Would it be better to find a book on local wild edibles? Each climate is so different. Probably, but there is a lot. You would be surprised how many of them are all over. I have found that when we go talking about one or have a video about one, people all over the country will say, think we have it here. Or when you look them up, sometimes it'll say, all over Northern America or whatever, And I have seen even in other countries, a lot of them will be in other countries too. So a lot of these,
Well,
I feel like like God gives us.
There's some wild edibles that were, they're transplants because they were
somewhere else and came
brought over, kind of like kudzu.
Yeah. Well, I feel like God gives us so much out there to eat and medicinal, and we just quit using it. A long time, people quit using it, and now we think they're weeds, and there's so many of them that are not just weeds. And I mean, most of them that we think of as weeds have some purpose, edible, medicinal, and different ones for different ailments. But we've lost that information.
See, through the Shawnee National Forest, there should be a lot of different wild edibles up through there.
Each state offers information books with wildlife conservation departments. Is there a party on your channel tonight? Oh, wow.
He wants to David said, I eat weeds. We do too.
Yeah.
I ate a few of them last night.
Yeah.
Heck, I ate. Yeah, it was last night, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't
know. Whenever we was over there, Buddy and Lippy's, me and Buddy took off on the golf cart.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, heck, I ate a little bit of wild lettuce, a little bit of clover.
So let's see. All right. Anything else? We need to talk about it. There's a couple of different types. There's one with a yellow flower and one with a pink flower. And the one I just showed a while ago looked like a white flower to me, but maybe it was supposed to be, maybe it was tinged yellow or early, and hadn't really turned all that yellow yet. But I did look that up, and it said yellow or pink flowers. So let's see. I still haven't tried yarrow tea yet.
Buddy ate the wild garlic. I didn't eat none of that. He was the one who chewed into it.
God is building a castle in heaven for President Lee because he gets mistreated by Teresa. Whatever, Mr. Willie.
No, Brenda, I don't really like it.
Salad.
I will show that it's edible by taking and biting some.
I've done a video.
Some of it's pretty grassy tasting, to be honest with you, but it's stuff that you can eat and actually very good for you.
I've just done a video with the pasta, the spaghetti squash. I done the video just the other day with the spaghetti squash, and I put some wild lettuce. Not wild lettuce, stinging nettle. I put some stinging nettle in there because I would have, if I'd had spinach, I would have cut up some spinach in there, but I didn't have any spinach, so I just grabbed my stinging nettle that I had sitting over drying and cut some of that up in there. So yeah, you can use it just like spinach. You can use it in a green smoothie. Gosh, you could cut it up in, I don't know, scrambled eggs, or you can dehydrate it and use it, dehydrate it as a dried herb in anything, or even in capsules if you just want it to dry it and crush it and put it in capsules to get the benefits. because it does have a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it's actually one of the best. It is one of the most wild plants with the
There
most
you
vitamins
go,
and minerals
Lippy.
for you.
Eat them dots. Yeah, there's a lot of roots that are
Similar
edible.
to dead nettle. Mm-hmm. No,
No,
No.
nowhere near it.
not really, not at all. And I know they both say nettle, but it's not.
Yes, wild onions are
We'll do
edible
dead
out of the yard.
nettle one time. Let's see.
Your wild onions and wild garlic are both
Okay.
edible.
Also, and I haven't told him this yet either. It's also good for stinging nettle is great anti-inflammatory. So it's good for joint pain. It's good for arthritis and joint pain. And also, I just read this today, never knew that one.
What?
Tendinitis.
Well, I'm damn.
That's what Lee's got, tendinitis
Yeah.
in his leg right now.
Mhm.
So there you go. We're going to take a whole bunch of it and rub it on your leg.
See, Buddy said they good too.
What's good?
So, and wild onions and
Mm.
wild garlic. Mary Beth Smith
Hey,
asked
Fran.
if the wild onions was.
It's Fran at Heritage Heart. Mary Beth Smith. Just make sure you know the difference and not eat the poison looks like. If it smells like onions and garlic, it's right there is difference in leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any of this, be sure you know what you're getting. But a lot of it has distinctive.
But if you pull it and it definitely has the onion smell or garlic smell, you pretty much bet that's what it is.
Now, a lot of them, you have to know that you're getting the right thing, but a lot of them have certain characteristics that if you look them up and learn them, just like the hairs, like this looks like several other things, but those other things don't have the stinging hairs. So
that's right, buddy.
You learn that, know that, and once you find it and actually see it, you won't mistake it anymore because you will know and you will see the hairs. And if you ever touch it, you'll know. If you ever touch it without gloves, you'll know.
And like we said, we're going to start doing this here, tell some about it.
And then do
some
a
of the
video
benefits
more
and everything,
in-depth.
and then do an in-depth video.
That will come out the Sunday.
That Sunday after our live that has more in depth on it. But as on any of it, I mean, you still need to,
there's Kathy.
Definitely look and check it to make for certain, that is what it is. And
you can make a tincture. I've never made a tincture out of it, but I just read this one today too. You can make a tincture, and I should have known that because I make all kinds of other tinctures. You can make a tincture with the I'm stuck on wild lettuce. With the stinging nettle, you can make a tincture and apply it directly to arthritis, joint pain, and all of that. That's what we need to do with your tendinitis. All right. Anything else?
I guess that's probably about it.
Did we cover everything? We've only got a few minutes left. So if anybody's got any questions, and next week we will be doing wild lettuce. Oh, thank you, Buddy. Buddy's learned a lot from us.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I think learning to identify plants and really paying attention and looking things up, you become more familiar. Yes. And especially, I'm telling you, once you get out there and find it, you know it. It's so much easier then because you really see it face to face.
Right.
Face to plant. and then it's a whole lot easier. You think it's going to be.
It's a whole lot easier.
A lot of people worry about whether they're going to get the wrong thing. But once you learn all the characteristics and get out there and find it, then you'll spot it. then you'll spot it from then on. Then it'll be like,
Yeah.
oh look, there's some.
Yeah. And then you start noticing it even when it's in its younger stages, so you can spot it
Bub,
out.
that's what I was saying, Bub. That's what I'm gonna do. The book exchange, real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was held up. It said it was dead mail, so I went ahead and started a whole new one and put 3 more books out there. So I haven't heard anything this time, but it is out there again. It got held up and said dead mail, and I decided to just get it started again and put new books and send them on. So
sent back to
Rue.
Return to sender.
She just bought Rue. My mother used to have a Rue. I don't know. I remember my mother having a Rue plant, and I don't know. I would have to look that one up. I would just look that one up. I don't know a lot about Rue. My mother, I remember my mother having some, though.
Being an expert in finding jewelweed then.
Jewelweed, yes. Everybody needs jewelweed.
If you become an expert in finding poison ivy like Buddy started doing around here lately, yeah, you need to become an expert in finding that jewelweed next.
I talk about jewelweed in this video. This video with the stinging nettle, I also talk about jewelweed a little bit, and we will do jewelweed soon. We're going to try to do some of our favorites in the next coming up weeks. Like I said, next week will be wild lettuce. The next one is...
No, Mr. Willie, you just got to drink from this blue cup right here, and you'll get my wisdom. And I know you got a blue cup, because I know Teresa sent you a blue cup.
We're gonna do we're gonna do chickweed. We're gonna do plantain, chickweed, jewelweed. What else? I had a list. Lost the list.
Lippy says she just learned to let us pick it, process it. Colorblind people could get a bag. Oh.
Well, yeah, you just let me know what you need, Lippy. We'll go get it for you. We don't want you to get the wrong thing.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Picnic announcements. Okay, picnic announcements real quick. Sabrina missed that. We are going to do apple dessert contest. So you can make it, go ahead and make it ahead. It can be apple pie, apple cake, apple cobbler, whatever, an apple dessert, and that will be our desserts for the picnic, and we will have a contest on them. We are also going to do jerky contest, so bring any jerky, your homemade jerky. Just bring a little bit with you. It's just going to be the contest. You won't have to share jerky with everybody.
Well, of course, Lippy, we got plenty of that.
It'll be beef jerky, turkey jerky, whatever you got. Okay. And I think that's all.
Apple chimichangas.
Okay.
Hell, I'd probably eat that.
There you go. He likes chimichangas. You need to do one on poison ivy, oak, and sumac, as well as jewelweed. Yep. We'll try to do that. I can't touch that because I get highly allergic to those too.
Oh, I'll just rub it all over myself.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah. It don't bother him.
That's because I grew up rolling down these hills through the jewelweed my whole life, and now I'm immune to it.
Did I see gator jerky? Yep. Buddy, you gonna make gator jerky?
And the winners leave with a big blue ribbon.
Big blue ribbon.
A big blue ribbon.
Yep. Okay, we are out of time.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll put one more up. All right. Y'all watch Sunday at 2:00 for my next Stinging Nettle video. I done one last week. I done one a few days ago or last week, but it didn't go a lot in depth. I'm going to go more in depth on this one and show a recipe. And so y'all watch for this Sunday at 2:00. I'm going to schedule it to come out Sunday at 2:00.
Kathy, did the jewelweed that you got from us last year, did it start coming up or live?
Thanks, Lana.
Because I know we sent some back home with you.
Who?
Kathy.
And Kathy is having
Alligator, I will be eating.
Kathy
There you go.
is having a grandbaby right now. They induced labor today because her daughter was, Ashley was preeclampsia, and the baby was 7 pounds already. So they went ahead and induced labor. So she's working on having a grandbaby.
I don't think so.
All righty, we got to go. We are past time.
Yeah, that's up.
Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping is coming on. And so we will see y'all later.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed talking about the foraging, please let us know. We're going to try to keep doing this as long as everybody's interested in it and wants to know more. And we will just go over our favorite ones that we use all the time first, and then maybe check out some others.
My legs hurting.
All right. Good night. Good night, y'all.
See y'all.